you caught up on a few headlines. Now let's talk forecast when it comes to New Year's Eve around here.
Yeah, I know. So we gotta prepare the umbrella.
Yeah.
I mean, anything else? Okay, we're talking about a new year here.
I know, and we have rain to greet us into 2025.
It's been a wet one out there today. It's been raining, and then on top of that, all the snow, the ice has been melting out.
I gotta tell you though, but a gorgeous sunset.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice out there right now? Yeah, the sun.
Yeah.
After all the rain that we had to deal with. So you'll see some of those rainfall totals that we had today. You'll see about 3/4 of an inch there for Norwood, close to it in Worcester and Fitchburg there. And you'll see a few more numbers on the map. And here's the deal. A lot of that wet weather is going away as we look at First Alert Live radar. Most of it is now to our east and northeast, and that's good news. That means we can dry out and see a little bit more sunshine before sunset. But here's the deal. More wet weather on the way, just in time for 2025. That's our next weather system that will roll in as we go through the day tomorrow, especially tomorrow night. Here's a look at the forecast for tonight. Mostly clear skies, a few clouds at times. Temperatures will be falling about 44 degrees at midnight. Overnight, upper 30s and low 40s, about 40 degrees at 7, 48 degrees by noon with mostly sunny skies. Really not a bad forecast for much of the daylight hours tomorrow. But late tomorrow night, we've got some wet weather moving in as we ring in the new year. Yeah, a few showers around. Temperatures will be falling and windy conditions into Thursday. You will feel the colder weather, especially going into Friday and into the weekend. Look at First Alert Futurecast. You'll see the timestamp at the top of the screen there. Mostly clear skies for tonight. Let's go into New Year's Eve, and you'll notice for tomorrow morning toward noon, not bad. Any lunch plans, I think you'll be just fine. Then later in the evening, the clouds will thicken up. That's all ahead of the wet weather that will move in. So now the forecast models are saying that the rain might hold off until maybe 10 or 11 o'clock tomorrow night. And that's closer to midnight. All right. So about 11:45, we've got scattered rain in the area. Unfortunately, right? And you'll notice it heavy toward Western Mass, even heavy at times toward the Cape and the Islands, parts of South Shore, and that rain will continue pushing to the north. That's about 1:45, 2 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, New Year's Day, dealing with heavy rain out there that will continue. An isolated thunderstorm is not out of the question, but I think the threat for severe weather will remain low. And still more wet weather, even around 7 o'clock or so. I don't think it's going to rain all day on Wednesday. There will be a little wraparound moisture toward the afternoon hours that we'll have to deal with. But once we're done with that, we'll have dry conditions and windy weather going into Thursday. So we saw about 3/4 of an inch of rain today. We could see maybe, we'll say about another ½ an inch in a few areas, maybe even higher as we look ahead underneath some of those heavier downpours into New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve, here's the planner there. If you have any plans, first night Boston, we're going to see the temperatures low to middle 40s, 44 degrees at 11 o'clock. About 1 o'clock in the morning, 45, and you've got the wet weather there. So you'll need the umbrella, the rain gear as you're heading out and about for any festivities. We also look ahead into next Monday, and the forecast models are a little all over the place. I'll show you one out of many. This is just the weekend forecast, dry conditions and cold. But here comes the potential for another winter system to move through. Yes, that will be next Monday. So we got a few more days to fine tune the forecast. Until we get there, though, I want you to understand that the winds will be picking up as we go through tomorrow. And this is a look at the wind gust, especially into Thursday. There could actually be winds gusting to about 45 to 55 miles an hour. And that will usher in that colder weather. So we're going to go from the 50s and to the 30s. And there will be some areas by the weekend that will likely have numbers below freezing all day. You'll see the First Alert 10-day forecast. I'm alerting you to that. About 18 degrees Sunday morning, 28 degrees Sunday afternoon, right around freezing Monday afternoon, and the cold weather continues through next Thursday, guys.
Weather whiplash over the
yeah.
next couple days. Dennis, thank you. We'll see you again in just a bit.